Welcome back to Red Business in Focus with thanks to Cork's local enterprise offices, where we're meeting entrepreneurs with big ambition and thriving success stories. This week we're joined by Ben Breslin of Vico Deodorant, Ireland's top-rated natural deodorant, having started out at his kitchen table during COVID-19 last year. Vico deodorants are now ready to expand to the UK market next month, as well as being really popular here in Ireland. It's a formula that's natural and vegan, it's plastic free. Can't wait to hear all about it. Ben, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks so much for having me.
It's lovely to have you here. We give everybody 30 seconds at the start to give us their elevator pitch, so off with you.
Perfect. Okay, let me go. I'll give a little bit of context too. So a lot of mainstream deodorants contain controversial chemicals, and the industry also produces a huge amount of plastic waste. On top of that, a lot of the corporations that actually own these mainstream brands have a history of testing on animals for personal care and beauty products. So Vico basically helps you smell great in a natural and environmentally friendly way. The tubes are plastic free, the packaging is plastic free. It's made in Cork, and we don't test on animals, we test on humans like me.
Real life humans, real life humans. So it's an unusual thing to do at your kitchen table, right? I mean, there could have been other things. Most people did banana bread.
Yeah.
You branched into deodorant. Had you any background in this?
No background. I was totally winging it. Yeah, I did. I just couldn't find a deodorant that worked for me that didn't cost 30 or 40 quid. So yeah, everyone was learning how to bake and make banana bread and go on their 5k jogs, and I was learning how to make deodorant.
So how popular were you amongst the other people in the house that you turned your kitchen into a bit of a lab, a deodorant lab?
I'd keep them sweet. Like if they came down and they needed to make dinner and I was like kind of taking over the area, I'd just buy them takeaway. I'd get just a nice dinner, I'd make them dinner later in the night. But people were very, very patient with me, to be fair.
And
yeah.
so you ended up with the product. How long did it take from the start of the kitchen table to something you could actually put online?
Yeah, properly about 6 months. And even now, I still always am looking for ways to improve the formula. It's really highly rated. People tell me to stop change the formula because it's perfect as it is. But there's always like little tweaks you can make. But about 6 months and then a year until I was really happy with the formula. Yeah.
Okay, so you then decided, well, I have a product. You were using it on yourself. You tested it on an actual human, as you said. Were you nervous putting it for sale, wondering, well, does anyone want to buy this?
Absolutely. I started dishing it out to friends and family at the start, and they were the ones that were like, you need to try sell this. People actually want this. I would buy this. So I did a test. I did a little test run first, and my goal was, I did it on Instagram mainly. If I sell 100 deodorants in the first week, this is going to be mega successful. That was like my big goal, but I was like, I'll probably sell maybe 30 and that will still be great. The first day, there's this little this notification you get. It's like ka-ching every time you make a sale. And it's like ka-ching, ka-ching. It just kept going faster and faster.
I was
jumping around and then I was like, I've just ran out of all my stock and all my ingredients. So yeah, it was a good sign, yeah.
So it is a deodorant. So like there's 3 different types here. So are they different smells?
Different scents, So started off with the lemongrass one, then people requested the lavender and then the orange blossom as well.
I'm going to take this one here and have an old sniff off it. So which one is this?
That's lavender.
This is lavender.
Yes,
okay.
That's really popular.
Yeah, and actually, it smells really good.
Yeah.
It's obviously, it's not a spray, as you can tell. So it's a roll-on deodorant, as they.
Exactly, it's a roll-on, and it's gas because I never used a roll-on deodorant until I started using these, and now I'll never go back to spray.
It smells really, really good, I have to say.
Yeah.
You definitely worked with the local enterprise offices. So how did they help you get the business online?
They were massively helpful. So I got the priming grant from them, but even just the first phone call I had, it was so nice to just be able to talk to someone that actually saw the kind of vision and were like, you can expand, this is going to be big. So they've given support there. Then I'm also going to do the green for micro as well, so which will help me become more sustainable and bring in even more sustainable practices. So they've been massively helpful, even just to ring and chat to. They've been great, yeah.
So we talked about the UK at the start. So how's that going to work?
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge with Brexit, to be honest, and getting stuff shipped over. Ireland's very easy because of shipping nationally, but I'm going to expand into the UK next month, and I'm working with I'm working with someone up north who can ship it for me over to the UK and won't have to go through the same kind of hurdles as if I was shipping from here. So that's the plan into the UK. I'm really, really excited about it because we're doing so well in Ireland alone. And the UK is such a big market, I think it's going to explode. Yeah,
it's a really great story. Now, by the way, we'd have to comment on the accent. You are not from Cork originally. You are a Dove.
I'm a Dove, yeah, and I get stick for it all the time.
But that's why it's called Vico, because it's, I presume, is it after Vico Road? You wanted to add a premium to the product?
Yeah, exactly.
Poshest address in Dublin.
Yeah, I was going to call it something Osquelga, but like everything, all the names that I kind of like Nador was taken by other brands, not necessarily deodorant brands, but clothing brands or whatever. So one day I was just swimming to the Vico and I was like, I love love the Vico. Why not they just call it Vico? And that's how it stuck.
That's how it started. Well, it's a brilliant product. What is the website for people to look up?
Yeah, so it's vicodeo.com.
vicodeo.com. I look forward to seeing this business growing because I think you've got a long road ahead of you. Ben Breslin, thanks for coming.
Thanks so much. I really appreciate it.
That's it for this week's episode of Red Business in Focus, with thanks to Cork's local enterprise offices. Don't forget, you can look back at every single episode on our website, redfm.ie. We'll see you soon for the next episode.